Hello mechanics and welcome to Casual Wednesday. Today we're covering, The Binding of Isaac Anti-Birth, a mod that was released almost about the same time as Afterbirth Plus. Now I can't quite afford Afterbirth Plus. I mean, I can afford it thanks to my Patreon supporters, but I'm not going to grab it yet because this is more fun to me. There's more stuff to it and it was free. So I'm going to play this for Casual Wednesday, and I think the best way to do this is to stick with the old spirit of the Binding of Isaac and go with, well, the good old Isaac with the D6, which rerolls items, all the crazy stuff. You're going to see me do a lot of stuff that doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to explain too much about it because it's Casual Wednesday. What do we talk about on Casual Wednesday? Certainly not the Binding of Isaac. Pardon me. I've got a little something stuck in my throat right now. It's actually kind of strange. It's like dry, but it's not dry. It's like a clog. It's like somebody stuck like, I don't know, like tin foil into my throat or some shit. Which is, it happens sometimes. Might be my energy drink, might be something else. I don't know. I'm not gonna let it bother me too much. Anyway, on the topic, we have 1,000 subs, and I know I keep bringing that up, but it is still amazing. I don't think it'll ever not be amazing. And I'm in another bit of a pinch, so I want your guys' advice on this. Now, remember, I'm going to mark, like, important on the video title, so don't go yelling at me for clickbait just yet. I want to ask you guys something, and I was going to wait until we hit 10K to do this, but I feel like now I kind of have to go nose to the grindstone and see if I can do this, because if any of you know about my current situation, which you don't, I try to keep my home life and my work life, this being my work life technically, far, far away from each other. My parents aren't the most accepting of technology. They barely bothered with cell phones until about 4 years ago. They pretty much rely on everyone to solve most of the computer problems anymore. And on top of that, they seem to think that there is no way in hell that anyone can make a living off of technology. They're the kind of people who probably laughed at the grad students who studied coding back when, coding was a major boom. And, stuff like that, basically. So, my current situation, other than the dogs barking outside, I know you can't hear that, actually, because I barely hear it, but I hear it, and so I point it out, and so I think you hear it because I point it out. It's a big fuck. It's a big fuck. TBM 2017. But no, it's one of those things that I know I can make it based on this, but I'm gonna see if I can get some extra help with it. Now, you guys have a lot of reach. A lot of reach. I mean, there are 1,000 of you. You get 1,000 people and, like, take all their arms and attach them to one person, you're gonna have a lot of fucking reach. The sentiment still stands. Or at least it limps. Basically, all I'm asking here is you go out, you share this with your friends. If you enjoy it, if they enjoy it, they'll share it with their friends, and so on and so forth. And once I get to a certain point, I'll ask about, would you be okay with me putting a little banner advertisement in the middle of the video, or like an advertisement after the video, however it works. Because I'm not going to put an advertisement before or during the video if I even do advertising. Because it's not very likely that I'll ever pick it up. I'm just not very fond of advertising as a whole. Especially in the early game, I know a lot of people think of it as a scummy, a douchebag kind of tactic to do advertising. But in the same, I'm in that situation where I see myself considering it because I don't know what else I'm going to do to get them either A, off my ass, or B, get some peace and quiet so I can actually work on what I do. So that's about it, really. Just chaos happening, and I would like you guys to share the channel around a little bit. Nothing too major. I'm not asking you to plaster it on the walls of your city, although that would be pretty interesting to see, and I'd almost certainly try to help out whoever gets arrested for that. I don't have the money to help out whoever gets arrested for that. I mean, I'll try to help you out, though. Because it's like, dude, you literally put my fucking name up in the city. You got a bunch of people just Googling me because, like, who the hell is this guy? Why is everybody, like, plastering his name on city walls? Nobody knows. And maybe that's the whole joke. Nobody knows. Wiggle worm, I'm gonna dodge wiggle worm. Now, you saw me pick up a pearl earlier. That just gives me more of those blue hearts, which are temporary hearts. They don't stick around. Once you lose them, you lose them. I don't know. It's weird. Doesn't make much sense. Doesn't need to make much sense. And I think that's about it for that, really. I mean, I don't know what else to talk about. I can talk about, no, I don't have anything. Nothing. I don't have a social life. Like, what the hell am I gonna talk about? No, wait. Credit where credit is due. Yes, I forgot this. Thank, current version of me for remembering. Future version of me. Put a thank you note on the screen. There you go. It probably wasn't a thank you note. It was probably something like, fuck you, dude, or something like that. Because, you know, I want to make past version of me look like a dumbass as future version of me by putting stupid stuff on the screen. I don't know. It's complicated. Time is complicated. Everything's complicated when you get past it. It's like, why do you have to go and make things so complicated? I didn't. Everything's naturally complicated. Why are you singing at me, imaginary man? I got really defensive over an imaginary man. Which is apparently pretty common to argue with an imaginary man. Not like actually thinking the imaginary man is real, but like running it through your head how you're going to argue with somebody that, you know, isn't going to argue with you or doesn't really care one way or another. You see the drill. You see what I'm getting into here. The drill, of course, being the drill that will pierce the earth. I believe in you. I believe at you also. I just believe in general. But do you remember is a question I have to ask. I think after this, it'll be it. That'll be it for the episode after this. Oh, fuck. Really? What are we even at? 6 minutes? Yeah, so after this, I can close it off. I'm not going for the 10 minutes for maximum ad revenue. I'm going for just, you know, no ads. Get people interested in the content first. And maybe later on, they can enjoy the video. Anyway, that'll be it for Casual Wednesday, guys. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. And I will see you all in the next episode. While you're at it, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you're new. And there's a little bell. Apparently that does good things. I hear a lot of channels, you know, trying to push the whole bell icon. Yeah. And also, if you're on Google Plus, you want to follow my channel on Google Plus so I can get that little verified check mark, which will make this stuff a lot crazier and a lot easier to do. I think. I just enjoy the thought that nobody else is going to be able to take my name if I get it verified. Anyway, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.